oxidized by the hydrogen monoxide. So the intermolecular forces of the hydrogen peroxide grab away the electrons from luminol, because luminol has a lower hydrogen bond. It also, so it's more dipole, so it means that makes it less strong than hydrogen peroxide. And in CSI, they use luminol to detect blood in most cases, and human bodily fluids in general. Also used in pharmaceutics and they're used as biosensors and immunoassays and in medical testing. And this is what luminol does. It is created through the oxidization by the hydrogen peroxide. Thank you so much. I hope you have 3 minutes left. 2, 1. What? Hello, this is Sunny Palmer from Chemical 52 in the online class, and I'm here to talk to you about luminol. Let me spell it out for you. The alphabet way. And after this, I will spell it out for you. Start from the back end. I'll spell it out for you chemically. So this is luminol. That's the name of it. Luminol. It has a chemical formula. This is how you spell it out chemically. C8H for hydrogen, 7, N for nitrogen, and O for oxygen. What happens to luminol? Luminol is a chemiluminescent. It's a luminant. It's used to bring the light, to make the light happen. And how that happens is the luminol is oxidized by hydrogen peroxide. Let me write that out. And as we go from our current and past chemical studies, hydrogen peroxide has a negative charge. More specifically, it has hydrogen peroxide. Let me write that out. And as we go from our current and past chemical studies, hydrogen peroxide has a negative charge. More specifically, it has a -2 charge, because which makes it a great reducing agent, oxidizing agent, excuse me. It makes it a good oxidizing agent because of the fact that it's a dianion. And a dianion is one that gains electrons. So hydrogen peroxide is going to gain electrons from luminol, and luminol is going to lose the ions to hydrogen, the electrons to hydrogen peroxide. So how that happens is this is what causes the light to happen. Luminol is oxidized, which means they lose their electrons to hydrogen peroxide, and that causes the light to occur. And also luminol, and hydrogen, also what I wanted to say is that it also has a hydrogen bond, hydrogen peroxide, which makes it. So how that happens is this is what causes the light to happen. Luminol is oxidized, which means they lose their electrons to hydrogen peroxide, and that causes the light to occur. And also luminol, and hydrogen, also what I wanted to say is that it also has a hydrogen bond, hydrogen peroxide, which makes it more electronegative, as you know from our chapter 12 unit, and it has stronger intermolecular forces than luminol. And what other stuff you need to know about luminol? It has a high solubility. It has a high chance of solubility. It's more soluble in water. And what proves that is its melting point is 606 to 608, and it's soluble. It has a low solubility at 66 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a really low solubility point. And it has a high, and when you measure And when you measure luminol on like a spectrophotometer, it will also show a high level of absorbance. Its molar mass is 1/7 oxidized. And so what happens is luminol is mixed with a copper ion with a +2 charge, hydrogen monoxide, which is H2O, and hydrogen peroxide, which is the oxidizing agent. And which we learned, so loses electrons, gains electrons, loses gains. And when luminol is oxidized by hydrogen peroxide, when it loses those electrons, it releases energy. Because we know that electrons are moving to hydrogen peroxide in that bond, and then like I said, it releases energy that goes out into the environment, wherever goes into the surroundings. Energy is going from the system to the surroundings, and it'll cause it to illuminate. And it's also into a base of solution, which means base are higher on the level of 7 to 14. And it's also used for plenty of things in forensic science, biochemistry, pharmacology. It's used for environmental monitoring. It's used as biosensors. Biosensors are biosensors, they detect certain organic chemicals that may be in our body, such as blood or hemoglobin. And it's also used for cellular localization and biological tracers in the pharmaceutical industries. And they're also used as reporter gene-based assays in immunoassays. And luminol is actually used quite often by forensic scientists, and more specifically crime scenes, because they help detect blood. Alright, if you have any questions, if you like the video, say you liked it, like if you said, say it in intelligent comments that you found it beneficial, that you found